Hi friends, welcome to Yuva Maths Theory. We are only focusing on theory in this video because problems we have already covered in this Yuva Maths Olympiad app. They are useful for CBSE, ICSE and all the state boards, basically everyone who deals in maths. So kindly download this app and follow those videos. Okay? Here only theory. So let's start. Basic geometrical ideas. Okay, now this is a huge paragraph. It says that we'll see that what we are covering in this. We are covering the basic ideas, means what all is given in the geometry. Now this will be useful for you throughout your life, for in various exams, everywhere, anywhere you go in your life. Okay, so what are the main topics covered here? Basic definitions, polygons, triangles, quadrilaterals and circles. Some of them we have already covered in various chapters earlier. So let's focus on definitions. Point. It determines a location and is usually determined by a capital letter. Means what? Point is always determined by a capital letter. Always remember this. You can't write small a as a point. You have to write capital A as a point. Next, line segment. The shortest distance between 2 points is called a line segment. So that's quite simple. So which is the shortest distance between A and B? Is this red line or this black line? This black line, obviously. So that's what it says. Shortest distance between any 2 points is the straight line between them or line segment between them. Okay. Line. By extending a line segment indefinitely on both the sides, a line is obtained. See, a line segment is sometimes called only segment. Okay. And line is obtained by putting the arrows on both the sides. See, this is segment AB and this is line AB. Arrows on both the sides. It's also written as AB and line on a symbol on the top. Intersecting lines. If two distinct lines meet or cross at a point, they are called as intersecting lines. Quite simple. See, these two lines are intersecting lines and this point O is called as point of intersection. Okay. Next. Parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines which are always at the same distance apart and never intersect anywhere in the plane. It means, see, these are parallel lines. These are same distance apart. They are in the same plane and they are same distance apart. So these are called as parallel lines who don't intersect. A ray is a line which starts from a particular point and goes infinitely towards a particular direction. Means it doesn't have an end on one side and starts from one point. See, this is ray AB. It has the starting point A and goes indefinitely towards the other point. Okay. Curve. It is a drawing which is done without lifting the pencil. Means go on and on and on drawing. Simple curve. A curve that never crosses itself is a simple curve. This is important. See, these are simple and non-simple. Simple means it never crosses each other. It can touch each other, but it's not crossing. Here these are crossing. Okay. So next is closed and open curves. A curve is closed if its ends are joined. Otherwise it is an open curve. Means what? Here understand there are two different definitions. Simple, non-simple. This is one distinction. Second is closed and open curves. Here, circle is a simple curve, but circle is a simple closed curve. Even rectangle is a closed curve. Triangle is a closed curve. Right? Closed simple curve. Both rectangle and triangle. Okay? Because they touch each other, the endpoints, but they don't cross each other. Here it is, see this. This is a closed curve. But is this a simple closed curve? No. This one is not a simple closed curve. This one is a simple closed curve. Okay, and these are open curves. Open curves means they don't touch each other. Angle. It is made up of two rays which are starting from a common point. See this. This is a common starting point called as vertex, and this is ray 1. This is ray 2, and the distance, this gap between them is called as the angle. Okay. Polygons. We have already studied this in our earlier chapter. Polygon can be defined as a closed curve which is made up of line segments. Polygons can be of numerous types like triangle. Polygons means what? Any figure which has straight lines as the edges and which has more than two sides. So triangle has three sides. Okay. So it's a polygon, and more than triangle, anything is a polygon. Quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, decagon, everyone who has more than two sides is a polygon. Okay, move on. Sides of a polygon. The line segments are known as the sides of the polygon. Means the sides of the triangle are called as sides of the polygon. I am not showing the figures of this because this is quite easy. Adjacent sides. 2 points having the same endpoint are called adjacent sides. Okay. See, these are all polygons. And what are the adjacent sides? These two sides are adjacent sides which have a common vertex in common. Vertex is the meeting or intersecting point of the pair of the sides. Diagonal. Diagonal is obtained by joining two non-adjacent vertices of a polygon. See this diagonal. Non-adjacent means these are adjacent sides, and if I join the non-adjacent vertices, basically non-adjacent vertices, if I join any of these, that is called as a diagonal. Okay. So how many diagonals can each polygon have? See here, n into n minus 3 upon 2 means what? Quadrilateral has 4 sides, so 4 into 4 minus 3 upon 2. Pentagon 5 into 5 minus 3 upon 2, and so on. So you can simply find the number of diagonals for any polygon by this formula. Triangle. A triangle is a polygon having 3 line segments or sides. A triangle ABC is written as this triangle figure and ABC as shown below. In this, capital A, B and C are called as vertices. Then the angles between the side BC and AB, BC and AB is called as angle ABC or simply angle B, anything. Okay. Then BC and AC is called as BC, ACB or simply angle C. Similarly the third one. Okay. Now quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral is defined as a 4-sided polygon having 4 line segments or sides and thus 4 angles. A diagram of quadrilateral is given for better understanding. That's okay. Important part is it should be noted that vertices of a quadrilateral are named in a cyclic manner. Always remember this. Means we call the quadrilateral as ABCD or anything BCDA or CDAB, but once we start a sequence we follow that only. We don't call it CDBA, we don't call it a quadrilateral, or ABDC, we don't call it like that. Okay. Your AD and DC are the adjacent sides, AD and BC are the opposite sides, angle A and angle C are opposite angles. In this, if the line segment is drawn from A to C or B to D, it's called as a diagonal. Okay. Now circle. A circle can be defined as a closed figure formed by a set of points in the plane which are located at the same distance from a fixed point which is called the center. Means what? Here. See this. Set of points which are at the same distance from the center. This center, same distance. All the points are at the same distance, and this distance is called as a radius. Okay. Now what is radius? The fixed distance at which the points are located from the center is called as a radius. What is the diameter? Diameter is the length of the line segment which joins any 2 points on a circle passing through the center. Diameter is always double than that of the radius. See this. If I join this point P with some point Q over here which passes through the center, so it will be called as diameter PQ. Right, it should pass through the center, so it will definitely be double of the radius. See, this is the circumference, this end. In this figure we are finding everything in one go. So the distance around the circle is known as a circumference. Chord, a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is called a chord. See, this is a chord. This any 2 points on the circumference. Now even diameter is a chord. Okay. Sector. It is a region in the interior of a circle which is enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of the radii on the other. It means, see this sector. What is it saying? Between the circumference and the radii. So this white area is known as a sector. Segment. It is a region in the interior of a circle enclosed by an arc and a chord. See, this is segment. In the interior of a circle and enclosed by a chord and a circumference. Remaining things we will cover in the next video because it is getting longer. So we are covering only theory in this video. For Problems we'll be covering in other videos. Those are already available on this Yuvaguru Maths Olympiad app. You can download this app and get those videos. Okay. Also, download this Yuvaguru app to get these videos, test, question banks with explanations directly on your mobile. Get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies on your PC. It's a separate paid version. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. Keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.